Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So according to forum posts and social media posts on Reddit and a couple of reports doing the rounds online, it seems that the April Patch Tuesday security update for Windows 10, which is KB 505518, which I posted on, I'll leave that video linked down below and in the end screen, is causing a couple of issues with the start menu jump lists. Now, jump lists, just as a quick recap in case you're unaware, is whenever you right-click on an app in your taskbar or in the start menu, a jump list appears, as you can see, with all your recent visited files. So you've got quick access to those. As an example, if you are downloading apps from the Microsoft Store, or if you are viewing or have viewed different images with the Photos app. That's just two simple examples. Now, after this update has been installed, users have noticed that if you right-click in the Start menu, there is no jump list. So I'm using Microsoft Store, the two same examples, no jump list. Okay, you just get resize and more, and the same with the Photos app. So if I go back just to do that one more time, there we can see I've recently visited. Those are apps I've downloaded or recently visited. You got some other tasks, and the same applies with the Microsoft Store. You get your recently viewed images and files. So that's what the problem is. Now, you may be asking, is this really an issue? Because I don't think many users would even notice that jump lists have been removed in Windows 10 unless you have been using the feature, which a lot of users have been doing. That's why there are quite a couple of reports doing the rounds where users are unhappy with Microsoft for removing these jump lists. And because now it requires a couple of extra clicks. So if you are experiencing this issue, and maybe you were one of those users who was using the taskbar jump lists, so if you have been affected by this issue, then it's one or two things you can try until hopefully Microsoft does roll out a fix for this issue, is by heading to your Windows search and right-clicking on the app where there is our jump list, or as mentioned, by pinning the app to the taskbar. Those are just some simple workarounds until hopefully a fix is rolled out for this issue. And something you can do over and above that is you can actually remove and uninstall the April update, but I think that's a bit extreme just for jump lists, because obviously it did contain security fixes. And once again, this begs me to ask the question, is Microsoft sabotaging apps and Windows 10 to get you to move on to newer versions? Because I posted a video a couple of days ago regarding the new Outlook for Windows, and I asked the question, is Microsoft sabotaging classic Outlook to move you on to the new Outlook for Windows? That video will be linked down below and in the end screen. And it begs me to ask the question with Windows 10. It seems that a couple of niggly issues have been starting to creep into Windows 10. Something else that was removed was the time and the seconds from the calendar flyout. Now, I did mention earlier today that I had to set up a new device with Windows 10 because my old device was getting a bit long in the tooth. And I have seen that the time with seconds is still available on this new device. So that seems to be something that Microsoft has removed, or recent updates have removed for some users. And then obviously now the jump lists have been removed. So it begs me to ask the question, and I want to know your thoughts in the comments. Is Microsoft sabotaging Windows 10 to get you to move on to Windows 11? I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. But nonetheless, there we go. Just in case you didn't know or you were using the feature, it seems that this is across the board and you're not the only one affected. And obviously, if the jump lists do return to the start menu and I get knowledge of that, I'll keep you guys in the loop. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.